Hello guys, this is JP Sarri once again coming to you with another review, and this time I'm going to review something that I've been actually wanting to review for a very long time, and actually this is going to be my second action figure review. As you can see right here, this is the box. This is the standard box that they use for all the figures, and Panthro looks fantastic in this window box. And as you can see, this is right there, Thundercats, in this case classic Panthro. It's a mega scale action figure. I see MezcoToyz.com. This is a beautiful art. I definitely like the art that they use for this line. And here you can see the figure, Panthro mega scale action figure. Includes nunchucks and an alternate hand, and that's for display, and we will get into all that. Here's again, this is Thundercats Classics. Here on the tops, of course, is upside down. This is Thundercats Classics, and you can see the top of Panthro's head. And here at the bottom it says Mezco. Of course, it's Warner Brothers. They own the rights of the Thundercats, and it says all the information when this piece was released. If I'm not mistaken, this was released around 2012. Now, looking at the piece, this figure is just, I love the detail on this. In these figures, the detail that Mezco added to them, they're just fantastic. They're just, being action figures, they definitely have this like kind of statuesque look. They really look like little statues, and definitely because they really don't have too many points of articulation, you can really display them as statues, and definitely that's the part that I like the most. As you can see, the detail is fantastic. Look at that face. I definitely love the detail. You see the face is very reminiscent of the cartoon, so it's not any type of variant or any type of different style. It's just the cartoon style. And as you can see right there on the body, definitely I love all of it. I love you see the colors. It's very clean. There's not really many slops in the paint. It's done properly. The blue, as you can see, I love in this case the belt. There's the Thundercats symbol right there, fantastic. The paint application, it tends to be a little not as clean in some areas there, but it doesn't look bad at all. And as you can see, the body, the musculature everywhere, you can see that in the piece. There's a musculature in the body, definitely fantastic. As you can see, right here in the feet, oh, I love that, the detail, the feet. I love all that little detail added. Well, you can see the paint application in some areas might not be the greatest, but look at the arms, look at the hand. Now coming to the back, I don't know, you can see it. You can see his buns. Oh, fantastic! I love it. I really love it. I think in this case, Mezco did a fantastic job with this piece. Well, as an action figure, of course, he has to have articulation. And this piece has it. Not much articulation, but the articulation in the right places is, like see in the head. It rotates. It can rotate, if I'm not mistaken, 360. I'm not gonna do it that way. It can go up and down. Of course, it's in a ball joint, so it has that rotation that you need for different poses. Now with the, in this case with the shoulders, it has like a rotation also in ball joint. It's ball jointed here too, and it can rotate 360 degrees if I'm not mistaken. It's a little uptight because it's a brand new figure. Well, it's been new in the box, never opened. The torso has torso rotation. It's you can move it different angles. It's limited rotation, but it's there. Also, it has a rotation. It doesn't have rotation in the arm, in the forearm, but it has rotation in this case in the hands. Rotation right there and the wrist. On this one, same here. The same rotation can be rotated for different type of poses. Now, of course, you can see the torso back again. It can go up and down. It can go on the sides. It doesn't have any hip rotation, so it's stable, standing right there. It does have a rotation here in the calves, in the legs, underneath the knee. There's no knee rotation. And on this one, a difference of Lino, he has some rotation in the ankles. Well, as accessories goes, this one comes with two hands, change of hands. Of course, they come with a peg. You can detach the other one and attach this one. And as you can see, it's a closed one. If, in this case, if you want to use, use a nunchucks that I'm going to show you in a second. If you want to use the nunchucks and hold it with both hands, you can do that. It's definitely, I like it. All the material that is being used for this piece is in this case Rotocast plastic, Rotocast vinyl or PVC. Very sturdy, very durable. It's very strong. Very similar to the in this case the PVC used by Kotobukiya in their figures, in these figures. And definitely I like it. It's good to have this extras. One thing that has been my favorite that I can see, and I saw a lot, is the nunchucks. This is not cheap nunchucks, and sometimes when you get some figures, they get some really cheap stuff. This one doesn't. I definitely love the nunchucks here. The plastic is very durable. It's a very strong plastic. As you can see right there, the little claws. And of course in the different colors, just imitating the cartoon pretty well. And I like that in this case the chain is real metal chain, and it's very sturdy. So it's not really plastic, it is movable, so you can display it in different ways. I like it that they provided this in this quality. Well, you can see one of the displays, in this case with the two closed hands holding the nunchucks. Definitely it's a good way to display it. Very likable. It's very tough to get the nunchucks inside the hands because it's being so sturdy. The plastic is very sturdy, so it just takes forever just to try to open the hands, or try to open the hands so you can insert them. So if you want to do that, you have to be very careful, because I noticed that actually the paint can be scraped from the nunchucks. Or can be damaged. You can just create some discoloration in wherever you put your hands. So you have to be very certain of what you're doing, and you have to be very careful, like in everything. But definitely this is another way where you can display it, and it looks fantastic. Now in comparison, you can see right here, this is He-Man from the Masters of the Universe Classics. It says, he's sitting on this case in Battle Cat. Definitely you can see the different size. This is extremely a big figure. This is it's in the around 15 inches tall, so it's definitely bigger than a 1/6 scale in that end. It's bigger than any Hot Toys, and it's bigger than many 1/6 scale statues, Bowen statues or Kotobukiya statues. But you can see here the difference. It's a humongous piece that really looks fantastic if you display it as a statue. Here you can see Panthro right next to some Diamond Select pieces. In this case, these are two of the largest Diamond Select pieces. You have in this case Juggernaut, that was actually sculpted by Gentle Giant, and then you have the Thing. Those pieces are huge and heavy. Right next to Panthro, they're just very small. And definitely if Diamond Select pieces, they're over, in this case, the 6-inch scale, a little larger than that. So as you can see, definitely Panthro is huge. Now, if you were wondering how this piece looks right next to a statue, a 1/6 scale statue, here you have Captain America, as always, as my trusty 1/6 scale reference. You can see it's still, Panthro is huge, and that actually statue is around 12 inches tall, so it's the same scale, same size of Hot Toys. So as you can see, Panthro is huge. Definitely, this is a fantastic figure that, like I mentioned before, it works more as a statue more than a figure. Some people might not like the idea that it's plastic or it's a figure, but I definitely like it. I definitely like the style. I definitely like this reminiscence of the cartoon, and I definitely like that he has some alternative options for display. I'm really happy for this collection. I really like these pieces. I'll have this love affair with Thundercats since childhood, and seeing it in this format, at least in these figures, reminds me of my childhood and playing with Thundercats, watching the cartoons. So definitely it's a fantastic thing. It's a fantastic collection. It's still, I wish in this case Mezco was a little faster when producing this, and I wish they continue with the Thundercats. So far they have said that Tigra is the last piece that they're going to produce. Thus far they might continue on depending on how people receive the Tigra, how people order Tigra, and they're able to sell it, enough. So if you are watching this video and if you want to get into this line, I would recommend you go and get Tigra. If you haven't, you're gonna have a lino coming out again, and re-release, and also there's gonna be released at the same time of Tigra. If you haven't had this line or any of the linos, whether the exclusives or the regulars, I think this is the best time to get it, and it comes with an extra with Snarf as an extra bonus. and definitely get into it. You know, you can find them online, you can find them on eBay. The older, you know, in this case, the first releases, the prices have gone up for them. They're, you know, they're around the $80-90 mark, or maybe over $100, and some people are asking for more than that. I wouldn't pay more than that. But if you were able to probably push into this a little more, maybe we can get more re-releases for Panthro or Chitara, and definitely I would like to see a continuation of the line, not only for re-releasing characters, but also to, you know, to release some of the characters that haven't been released, like Willy Cat, Willy Kid, in this case Jaga, or more villains besides in this case just Mumra. It would be great just to see that. So definitely I'm looking forward to that. Of course, Matty Collector at the end of the year is going to start producing a new line. In this case, that is going to pretty much it's going to go alongside the in this case the Masters of the Universe 2.0 or Filmation style. So definitely the time is right for a lot of Thundercats fans to jump into this and start collecting and supporting this company that they are bringing this, so we can get to see more Thundercat stuff. Probably Thundercat statues in the 1/6 scale. That would be my preference. So thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for, in this case, for the Chitara review, and keep supporting this channel. You know, if you have any comments, leave your comments below. But please please share this video with your friends on all the platforms available, like Facebook or any other place. And you know, and you like my video, and you know, keep, you know, checking all my videos. So thank you once again for your friendship, and thank you once again for taking the time. I'll see you in the next review. Have a great day, my friends.